So feel free to talk as long as you want.
You want to ask him?
Yeah. First, would you introduce yourselves?
Oh.
You want us to introduce
Yeah,
the show?
yeah.
Oh, hi. I'm Reno. This is Nancy Feldkamp. We're from Sharon Township, and we've been in we joined the Washtenaw Land Trust a few years ago, and we've been completely satisfied with our decision at the time and with our relationship with the Legacy Land Trust.
Thank you. So first question, once you made a decision to protect your land, how hard was it to do so?
Not hard at all.
We'd been thinking about it for quite a while and reading about the possibilities of protecting our land, that special piece of land. It was beautiful with a nice view, and it was not hard to find someone to help us and give us more information.
We worked with two different groups and decided on Washtenaw Land Trust, and we've certainly not been sorry.
Oh, great. And what is special about your land?
Well, I mentioned the view and the woods and the hills. We've got some specially nice hills that we've used for cross-country skiing and tramping around, doing hikes with the family, and what else?
Well, there's some good hunting back there. I usually get a deer. I did not hunt this year or last. At turkeys, you see turkeys back there. You've been down by the gravel pit. I don't know if that shows any of your pictures or not, but turkey family there this summer with 8 chicks, about half grown. They're pedaling their little feet around. It was experience I won't soon forget.
How long have you had the property?
Since 1950.
When you found it, I mean, how did you find it, the property? How did it come about?
It was for sale.
It was just for sale? You were looking, you wanted to be on a farm?
Mm-hmm. It was time, and we had been renting a house to live in, and we wanted to be farmers because we both grew up with that in our background.
So we moved in there on New Year's Day of 1950.
Yeah. And we had a baby with us at the time, and that house was pretty old and rickety, cold, but we made it work.
Great.
You raised all your children there then?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids?
5.
5 kids, oh my gosh.
We've been wandering around there with grandkids too, a lot.
Oh, what did you grow? What have you grown?
We started general farming, had a little of everything, and we've finally focused pretty much on dairy, and then I had a part-time job selling seed for the Pioneer Company, and when an opportunity presented itself to go full-time with Pioneer as a district man, and I took that, and we sold the cows. Tried to keep up with farming also for a while, and the job was too demanding, and we've rented everything out for quite a number of years, except the parcel, part of the parcel, where we raised some Christmas trees. The 2 fields, the northwest field and the southwest field and the northeast field, are not well suited for row crops with today's big equipment. And so we started planting Christmas trees on there. And it was a good experience. We sold quite a few, and finally decided it's time to retire from that.
Great. So I think you've covered this question a little bit, but just rehash it really quickly. What is your relationship with Legacy like?
I mean, Susan came and talked to you the first time. That's how it started, right? How did you get introduced to Legacy?
Who was it? For Barry Lonnie?
Barry Lonnie?
Oh, and there was an interim,
Director.
Wayne Say.
Wayne Say. And he was, he left me with the idea that he was quite strict and that they'd be demanding some things which we were ready for, but we've been able to do about what we wanted to on the place. The northwest field and the southeast field are good production fields for farm crops, and I've had a lot of good crops there. They're rented out now to the Huel Brothers on. They're from Fletcher Road in Freedom Township.
How much land have you protected? How much land have you protected?
40 acres.
40 acres.
40 acres.
Okay. And are you looking to do any more land? How much total land do you have?
100 and we now have 124. And well, we're advised not to sell anymore or donate development rights on anymore at the present time. There's oil nearby, and we wouldn't mind being rich once in our lives.
Although nobody's talked to us about it, but
No.
Well, I hope you make it rich too. Has the conservation agreement resulted in any people trespassing on your land?
Oh, I think so. It's a little hard for us to police. Yeah, I think there's some trespassing from time to time. It's a half mile or more from the house, and I'm not going to stand down there.
and there's a loop to drive on
There's a loop to drive on.
to appreciate the view and that sort of thing. And we've given certain people permission to do that too, so it's all right with us.
Has protecting your land changed the way you think of it?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I have great respect for that land. Long before we thought about conserving any of it.
And now we have, or at least I have a feeling that the Legacy Land Trust is helping us to preserve it in a good way. They're just assisting us, and it's a good feeling.
Great. Let's see. What do your neighbors think about your decision to protect your land?
They love it. They love it. We have some very good neighbors directly across the road from the 40 acres, and they're very enthusiastic about the arrangement.
Why are they so enthusiastic?
They like the view.
They like the view.
And
They like to take hikes and,
yeah, right.
and watch the wildlife.
Great. It's a nice arrangement. Viking horn.
Yeah, we should tell you about the minks we saw.
Yeah, you should.
Sure, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was taking a photographic hike to get some views for the Land Trust art exhibition, and got to the top of a hill looking into a wheat field, and I heard some little sounds, some chattering sounds of an animal, and I stopped still and waited to see what would happen. And two little black animals came bouncing out of the wheat field, and came right up to within 3 feet of me, and stopped chattering. And I think I moved a little, and they left again. And they were actually minks. I found out later
Oh.
they were minks.
I don't know what a minx looks like.
They're
Well,
long. They're like long animals.
They're
sort
long
of-
and dark,
Yeah.
but these were maybe, probably 15 inches long.
Mhm.
And
So they're like buddies out in the cornfield.
yeah, or brothers or something, and they were chattering away. It was really cute.
Do your children have fond memories? Are they interested in taking over the farm and doing anything with the farm?
No.
Oh.
If any of the kids